Jay, so we've been having a lot of conversations about money on our channel, on and off camera, talking about how much is enough and is a certain amount enough and all the things. But one of the things we've been talking about recently was retirement. And we're people of a certain age, and so we're having those conversations. But we know that Americans are living longer these days, and so in terms of, let's say, somebody in their 40s or 30s and 40s, what should they be doing to prepare themselves for retirement? There's also the conversation that there's not going to be money left for people. So, what should someone be doing to financially prepare themselves, their family, their household, to make sure that when they do reach that age, that they are able to still live the way that they want?
I'm not a fan of the thought of retirement anymore. I think that people have to. I think we got to change the narrative of the conversations now. I think that we having so many conversations that's been had for like 50 years plus, and the world has changed so drastically since then. And us, I mean, goddamn, this country, man, like we still on the electoral college, was down at 200 years old, like so. We still using outdated software, you know what I mean? And then it really affects the people that have, the least of these when it comes to finances, and they're still counting on, okay, the country's gonna take care of me. I think if the conversation changed from that, it'll be better off. So if you start doing some shit that you really want to do and you're able to master, there's no telling how much money you can make. And then if you're living your life, you'll, get started as early as you can. If you're living your life, you have a good amount of experiences to where you're not just 45 and 55 trying to finally start living. I think that whole process is stupid as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, work. When maybe try to squeeze out some time, because in this country here, we don't have a lot of vacation time. Fathers aren't really granted paternal leave for most jobs. Some are now, but you think about other countries where that's mandatory and it's automatic, and people don't work as hard. They start to try to increase. They're increasing more businesses that's having 40 work weeks. I mean, all this shit been bullshit for years, and so now we're starting to get into that space. So the conversation needs to change about retirement. What does retirement look like? Like, what is retirement? I'm just no longer working this particular job. Okay, fine. But whatever skills you have don't mean that they have to go to the wayside and you should be able to earn money. See, this is the sad part. People are told to retire with a certain nest egg. But the truth of the matter is, if you're not making money for the rest of your life, you can be fucked. And that's what needs to happen. We need to be telling people that you need to find a way to continue to earn money, not just save a bunch of money, because anything can happen. And if you're met with any, let's say you retire with $250,000, if you met with any serious health scenario and you don't have no money coming in, you could be screwed. That can cost $250,000. You know what I'm saying? So I think that we need to start preparing people that's not in retirement age now to start thinking about how to continue making money until the day they leave this earth. And that is through investing. That is through doing the things that you are naturally gifted at and you've learned to master those things. I mean, like, I'm not saying hard labor. Most people aren't naturally gifted at hard labor shit. And then if you're going through the natural progressions of life, maybe you were doing the hard part of the natural labor or the hard labor in the beginning, 20s, 30s, 40s, but in your 50s, 60s, 70s, you should be teaching other people how to do that. You should not be there. That's another reason why a lot of people aren't going where they're supposed to go, because they're not growing in their space. People are still in the position they were in when they were 30-something years old. That shit used to look cute to see the lady at the front desk in the school, and you're like, oh, Miss So-and-so was always there, and she retired. No, she's supposed to be gone after 5 or 6 years, and let somebody else be that, so that she could grow and go and fuck around and be a principal or something. And she had way more bread. And she wouldn't go from her and then see her being a greeter at Walmart. No dig to them. But again, why the greeters got to be the old people? Why a greeter can't be a young person that can chase somebody down and they trying to steal something? Or that can possibly make a person think twice about stealing something. Like it's just some little old lady, and then you wonder what was going on, right? It's just so much crazy shit. But I just think that when you talk about retirement, the conversation has to shift. We got an old, outdated conversation about retirement. You have to save money. You have to use the money that you save to invest. And then you have to go ahead and be doing some type of work a skill that you've acquired that you can do for the rest of your life. You know, not something that it's a expiration date on. Do it for the rest of your life, or do it long enough to where you don't have to, because the money that you've earned doing it is going to continue earning money for you until the day you check out. That's what retirement should look like.